welcome to Big Bore Knife and Gear. Today we are going to take a look at another Marfione Custom. I'm thinking about doing this as a weekly series. I've got enough to do at least 7 more weeks of it. So if that's something you guys want to see, leave a comment in this video, because I absolutely love 1. Microtech, and 2. Marfione Customs. So without any further ado, let's get into what's underneath this beautiful Hank from Shadowborn Hanks. So we are going to go over the Combat Troodon Marfione Custom with the recurve mirror polished M390 blade. This one is serial number 2. First and foremost, for those of you who have never handled these, the box itself is incredible. It is cardboard, but it's a super heavy-duty cardboard. Magnetic closure. Let's open this sucker up. So inside, you are always going to have your pouch. Inside the pouch will be the knife. You're going to get a cleaning cloth of some sort, typically. This one also does have his logo imprinted on it. And then you get a certificate of authenticity. Some of them are cards. Others are like this big, beautiful chunk of lasered titanium. How fantastic is that? Big old chunk of titanium. As you can see, all the pertinent information is on there. The model, the type of blade, hardware that he used for the handle, when it was made, serial number, and then who made it. Again, made in USA, out of North Carolina. Fantastic, fantastic product. His, I believe it's his son. If you've ever heard of Heretic Knives, is also a Marfione run business. But without any further ado, let's get this bad boy open. The case is beautiful. It does have some elastic webbing on there, little handle. This is actually his patch, which is titanium. It is removable, which I always thought was awesome, because you could literally take this patch in an emergency and use it to poke or stick something. Has that very nice wool-lined material. Inside the bag, or the pouch, you have a nice microfiber cloth little bag that the knife comes in. There it is. Look at that. Just the tip. It's beautiful. Here we go. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. Let's see if we can get this camera to focus in here. So there you have the pocket clip. Will always have his custom logo on it. His name, the serial number, and if I'm not mistaken, he does any runs of his customs. I'm pretty sure he only does a total of 25 of each. So this would be number 2 of 25. Absolutely gorgeous. The actual handle material on this is a hardened military grade aluminum. This one is black in color. All the hardware is titanium, and it has this absolutely gorgeous, come on, let's get this to focus, come on. Absolutely gorgeous blue anodized highlights to everything on this. So if you can see, sorry folks, just having a hard time with the camera today. Inside the ridges, it's a beautiful blue anodization with black on the outside. Same thing with the handle screws. If this thing will cooperate. They are grooved, and each little groove is anodized blue and the rest is black. And it is fantastic. Now let's get this thing open. Wait for this. Look at that. As you can see, my beautiful mug on there, and the camera on this insanely mirror polished blade. Just spectacular. Great recurve design. Extremely, extremely sharp. This is probably the sharpest knife straight out of a package, even though it is a custom, I've ever felt in my life. The spine has this beautiful little wedge section, and I gotta be careful because the last inch on the top of this knife is extremely sharp. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous knife. Now you might be asking, well, what makes it a custom? One, everything on this is hand done by Anthony Marfione. So the blade, you won't find this blade on any other knife. It's only on his customs. He does different blades for different customs as opposed to production knives. This one again is in M390 steel. And this thing is just a big, beautiful piece of badassery. Retail value on this one's about $1,400. This one actually belongs to a good friend of mine. He goes by Big Mike on here, so if you see him in the comments, that's who owns this knife. And again, I'm thinking about doing a Marfione Custom a week for the next 7 weeks. So let me know what you guys think about that, because even though these things are functional, to me this is a piece of art. I could never, ever carry or use this knife. The action on it is superb. The fit and finish is absolutely amazing. This is just a gorgeous work of art. So let me do a little comparison here. I'm a huge Microtech guy. So the biggest difference between this, and let's just say a standard production combat Troodon. Do you hear that snap? That twang? The push button on this, or the tension, is really stiff. You can still do that, but it's a pretty damn stiff spring. On the custom version, all the internals, everything has been worked, and it is super smooth, super easy, and just a gorgeous knife. Now there is 3 levels. So you have standard production, then you have signature series, and then you have a custom. In fact, bear with me for 10 seconds. Let me grab a signature series knife. Okay, and we're back. So, standard production, signature series, which is very similar logo to the full custom, except it has the S wrapping around for signature, and also on the clip, it will have a signature. The custom is just the knife with the M for Marfione. Same logo on here, no signature. So what's the difference? Production, this is like a mid-tech now, so signature series. Signature series will have different blade coatings or blade designs sometimes, and also the internals are worked a little different. A little bit smoother, not as strong of a spring as a production run, but nothing in comparison to the customs. Nothing in comparison to the customs. Night and day difference. Let's just take one more look at this. Oh, look at that. It's time to shave when I'm done with this video. Been rocking a beard for about 2 weeks now. I can't stand it. It's going to go bye-bye. But look at that mirror polish. Has a beautiful satined area Great contrast between the mirror polishing. Absolutely fantastic anodization on this hardware. It's very hard to pick it up on the camera, but every little crevice, every little divot, every little line is anodized in blue, and the rest is all black. Phenomenal job. Let's see if we can get this close up. Look at that. Look at that hardware. It is stepped or layered, however you want to call it, ridged, and each little ridge is anodized blue and everything else is black. It truly is a piece of artwork. Absolutely fantastic. Let's do a couple measurements real quick here, and then we'll get this video done. And today's going to be a lazy day, so I think I might shoot 2, 3, 4 more videos and get those ready and knocked out too. So overall length, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.5 inches. Blade length, we have 1, 2, 3, about 4 inches, with a cutting edge of 1, 2, 3, about 3 and just shy of 3 3/4. Handle length on this guy is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just over 5.5 inches, which is why I love these knives, because they fit. With all these little cutouts and recesses, it actually fits damn near perfect in my hand. So I have 2 PDCs, is what I call them, personal defense carries, knives that I have on me 90% of the time, at least one. One is the SOCOM Elite by Marketech. The other one is this actual Combat Troodon. And the name, some people pronounce it Troodon, Troodon, you know. The name is actually pronounced Troodon. It is a small dinosaur, actually, from Montana. And if you've ever watched Jurassic Park, it's those little mean bastards that chase the little girl on the beach. That's a Troodon. Little fun fact for you. But I hate saying Troodon, and I call it Troodon. That's just how I say it. But anyhow, that's it. Little lesson. Fantastic knife. I've rambled on. 13 minutes already. I thought I was going to do this in 5 or 6. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, because I love the feedback. Also, keep an eye out. I'm getting closer to that 400 sub mark, and when that happens, I'm going to run another giveaway. So until then, have a great day.